Good morning. I know you all live lives of purpose, and you appreciate our rich and sweeping heritage, and you're here now so you can work diligently for the Republican Party, because that is going to be the salvation of our country in this election. I'm Eddie Traylor. I stand for Congress for two reasons. Number one is because I want to stop us from spinning ourselves into economic insanity. Therefore, a leader knows the way, goes the way, shows the way. I will cut the staff from 18 to 12. Day one, job one. Secondly, I stand for our constitutional liberties. I spent much of my adult life as an Air Force pilot and conservative Republican activist. When I heard Mr. McCall decided to vote for the National Defense Authorization Act, which turns the Congress on its head, he must believe in the President much more than me, because now the President is authorized to send the military to take us away, to turn the Constitution on its head. We don't know when we're coming back if we get picked up by this. Finally, if you want someone to cut the size of the government and appreciate our constitutional liberties, I'm your man.
My name is Roger Williams. I'm a Christian conservative businessman running to be your next United States Congressman from District 25. I'm a business guy. I think we need more business people in Washington than ever before. People who make business decisions, not political decisions right now. We've got a pretty simple platform. It's lower taxes, less government, cut the spending, defend the borders, listen to your generals, and understand the 10th Amendment. And that's what we're running on. We're not going to get away from that. We're talking about jobs. We're talking about energizing the energy base. We're talking about getting the government out of health care. We're talking about tax reform. And we're talking about balancing the budget today and not tomorrow, and creating net worth in America. So if I'm lucky enough to be your next U.S. Congressman, you'll know that I'll fight for fairness, family values, limited government, strong defense, lower taxes, quality education, conservative judges. I'll have two roadmaps to make sure I stay within those boundaries. Number one will be the Constitution. The Constitution, as it is written, it is not a living and breathing thing like Nancy Pelosi and the others want to make us think. The other will be the Bible. And I say the Bible because the Bible is a book that fixes things, it mends things, and is there anybody that thinks nothing needs more fixing and mending right now than Washington, D.C.? So I'm convinced if I stick to the Constitution, the Bible, make business decisions, not political decisions, I'm going to be a really, really good U.S. Congressman for all of you in District 25. I look forward to serving. May God bless all of you. May God bless America. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's wonderful to be here. I wish you could see how great this looks from here. It's fantastic. And I am delighted to be your candidate for the Senate District 25 in the south part of Travis County. And even if you don't live there, I am here to ask for your support. I'm Elizabeth Ames Jones, former chairman of the Railroad Commission of Texas, the finest energy oversight agency in the United States of America, not to mention the world. And I was sent to the Texas House by the people of House District 121 when I took on an entrenched Republican incumbent who had lost his way. And he had forgotten who had sent him to serve their interests, and that's going on today. I have challenged entrenched incumbents before, and I'm doing it again. And with your support, I will serve you in the Texas Senate and stand strong for the conservative policies and principles that have made this state great. I am pro-life, pro-gun, pro-business, pro-family, pro-opportunity, pro-growth, but I am against taxes and more government and throwing good money after bad because people think government can make all our dreams come true. Thank you for your support and all you do for our great party. God bless you all, and God bless.
Good morning. I'm Susan Narvaez, your Republican candidate for the new District 35. I'm the former mayor of San Marcos, and as a nonpartisan public official, I made a choice, and that choice was to join the Republican Party that best represents my values of being a proud, strong, conservative Christian woman who values life. I was endorsed by the Texas Right for Life and the Texas Alliance for Life, of which I'm extremely proud of. But more importantly, I am running because I love my country. I want this country to be the country that we knew and we grew up, and the values to be those things that allow us to have any dream we want, but work hard to attain it, and not rely on the government to promise a dream. It's up to us. I am you. I'm the face of the candidate, but it is all of you that stand behind me, pushing me forward, and all Republican candidates that value this country, that want us to set a grand example to our children of a noble government that listens to the people and serves the people. I have done that, and in this district, I will need your help, because I will be in the district that Lloyd Doggett is now in. And I can win, because I know how to fight for the right things, and that is for our country and our people. Susan Narvaez, your Republican candidate for District 35.
And I am Dianne Costa, your next Congresswoman in U.S. Congressional District 25. You see, I already feel anointed in this place. This is an amazing place. Thank you all for being here. But I've been knocking on the doors of the citizens in this district. You see, I'm not looking for endorsements to impress you. I'm not hobnobbing with those in Washington who are part of the problem. I am knocking on the doors of you, the citizen, because I want your endorsement. You see, leadership is not a destiny, it's a decision. And I have been prepared for such a time as this. As the mayor who knows accountability and responsibility and transparency, as a mediator who knows compromise, no compromise, what we are about consensus, and as a mother with 2 sons in the military ready to shed their blood, I'm ready to fight the battle in Washington. Remember, it's not the power of any individual in this race, it is about the power of you, the people. Am I out of time? Oh, and when I take the oath of office on that Bible, it's a covenant with you, with my Almighty God, to restore the Constitution to what it was intended to be. Thank you for your vote.
Good morning. My name is Lela Pittenger, and I'm running for the United States Senate. As the candidate who's been in this race the longest, since January of 2010, I've done 410 meetings, events, and rallies, and had a baby along the way on about $28,000. I'd like to see my government run that well. Right now, I'm the only woman in the race, and this is why it's so important. Out of 100 U.S. senators, we have one conservative woman. I don't know about you, but I think she needs some company. We need women up there telling the government, get your mitts off my kid, get your hand out of my wallet, get your bureaucrat out of my health care, and get your state out of my church. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a conservative. If you look up to conserve in the dictionary, it means to maintain a system as it is. I don't want to maintain this system, I want to abolish most of it. So when people ask me if you're a conservative, I say, no sir, no ma'am, I'm an abolitionist. Well, I'll tell you right now, a people in chains doesn't care what color the chains are. They want the chains off. My name is Lela Pittenger. I'm running for the United States Senate. We want to abolish entire agencies, departments, and agendas. And anybody that doesn't want to vote that way can get out of the way for someone who will. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Gerald Daugherty. I'm a candidate for Precinct 3 County Commissioner here in Travis County, and I'm going to give my minute to her. My wife told me this morning, she said, I know you're going to church, but don't think that you're going to go over there and get to preach. And then we found out that I only had 1 minute up here. That's unfortunate. Y'all, I have been fortunate enough to have been elected for 6 years, for 1.5 terms here in Travis County. And you all know, as Republicans in Travis County, there aren't very many of us. I'm just so excited that you all are here this morning. With your help, we can make a difference this next go-around. There are 53 elected officials that are elected solely out of Travis County. 51 of them are Democrats. We need a few more Republicans. With your help, we can do that. I look forward to representing not just the people in western Travis County for 4 more years, but I look forward to representing Travis County. Thank you all very much for coming this morning. God bless you all. Be careful going home. Thank you.
TJ says I'm done already. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Scott Field. I'm running for 3rd Court of Appeals, Place 3. And with your help, in November 2012, we're going to replace the most liberal appellate court justice in the state of Texas, Dianne Henson. She's been on the court 6 years, and that's 6 years too long. We're going to send her back to private practice in November. Now, what you want on the court, I have no doubt, it's a conservative who believes the Constitution should be applied strictly as it was intended, not the way the liberals want to apply it, which is the living, breathing Constitution that they can twist any way they want. And that's why I'm your candidate in the primary and in the general, because the folks that know these races, the folks that endorse every single organization that's endorsing this race, people like the Texas Alliance for Life and Texas for Law Super Forum, and many others have endorsed me, but also people you know, like Bill Crocker, your Republican National Committee man, Laura Van Dorman, your Republican National Committee woman, and many others. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to restore conservative values all the way from the White House, which I know has got your attention, but all the way to the courthouse as well. I'm Scott Field, Republican for Place 3, 3rd Court of Appeals. Thank you.
I'm Vic Vaughn, and I'm running for Travis County Tax Assessor. Republican Party here. We are strong in this county, and we are going to start to take it back. I am sick of the liberal Democrats running this county, and I'm here to run a county race and take this county back. My experience for this office comes from being in business for myself for 15 years. I ran an information technology company and later a real estate brokerage. Operational efficiency, efficient allocation of resources, learning to respond to changing customer preferences, and serving the customer. These things you learn in business, and I believe that the government should be run like a business, and that's what I intend to do when I get into that office. Some of the other issues that I stand for, I support the voter ID law that was passed by our legislators. It was inspired by the Obama administration and Attorney General Abbott is fighting to get it back. The tax assessor is also the voter registrar, so that's where that comes in. I also wanted to address the privacy and the integrity of the voter roll as well. Privacy is going to be an issue. It already is, and it's going to be in the coming years. The office stores many records of the public that are personal and private. I want to know what the information architecture is behind the scenes, and I want to safeguard it. Come talk to me. I am here. I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to meet all of you. Again, Vic Vaughn for Travis County Tax Assessor.
Good morning, y'all. I'm Jeff Rose, and I'm very proud to serve you all as one of your conservative judges on the 3rd Court of Appeals. Thank you very much for having me here this morning. I grew up in this church during college. I know my mother wished that I was a preacher, so this is kind of maybe as close as I get. I always thought if I ever preached, I don't have TJ on the front row, so it's a real honor to be here. I served you all as district judge. I was the only Republican judge on the bench we had here in Travis County, and my heart was warmed by the turnout that you all gave me in the election and the hard work. My heart is on fire this morning to see the crowd here and how excited you are. We all have the same common purpose, and that is to live a life in a country and a society that's ruled by law. And I see my role as a guardian of that, to guard the Constitution and to guard your laws, to be a conservative, strict constructionist, and apply the laws on your court. So I'm very honored to do that. I know every judge comes in here and tells you to do that, and I have a minute. My shorthand to say why is that I was Greg Adams' deputy for 6 years, and I fought that fight, and I've walked the walk. And so I really appreciate Travis County support. I would have worn a tie if I realized I was going to be on the podium this morning. But great to see you all. Thank you for coming out to Travis County. I'm Jeff Rose. I appreciate your support of 3rd Court of Appeals. Thank you.